Welcome, everybody. We'll get started. Where's everybody from? I'm from Chester Springs. Just get started in a bit. Okay, so let's get started. Welcome, everyone. This is the BSMD webinar where we go over the different components that are needed to build an exceptional BSMD profile. Any questions, please put them in the chat and I'll get to them at the end of the webinar. Okay, so let me just start sharing. Okay. Okay, so welcome to the BSMD admissions webinar. I'm just going to go over all the components and the details there is to create an exceptionally good BSMD profile. Okay, a bit about me. I'm an immigrant. I studied in India, and I was frustrated with the lack of clarity in the admission process. I mean, we all know how difficult it is to get any information. It's like looking for a needle in the haystack, right? And that's why I made it my mission to demystify the college process and specifically BSMD. Okay. And a bit about me. I'm a Tony Robbins certified life coach. I'm a positive psychology coach. I coach students with ADHD, executive functioning skills deficiency. And I started off as a study skills coach. And I did my UC Berkeley, I did my college counseling from UC Berkeley. Okay. And this is my family. I graduated from REC Calicut, which is NIT Calicut. My husband graduated from Harvard Extension School. My oldest son graduated from Georgia Tech in 3.5 with master's. My youngest son is a rising senior who's applying to colleges, but he's not a STEM student. And I live in PA, and I just quit my corporate career after 20 years to start my own venture of mentoring and helping students get into exceptional colleges. Okay. And so, who is this program for? The program is for you if you want to skyrocket your child's success. You want to create an unbeatable BSMD profile, then you're in the right place. You want to outplay competition with our innovative programs, then this is the right place. And you want to fuel your child's learning, because learning is everything, right? We have to make our teens eternal learners, right? Um, okay, and this is the agenda. We're going to go over the different medical paths, the BSMD versus DO, ingredients of a successful medical applicant, our gifted gabber results. We're going to go over that, and our edge for cracking the BSMD. Okay, let me just warn you that our program is not for you if you're looking for shortcuts. If you're reluctant to put in hard work and effort, then this is not the place for you. Okay. And also, if you feel like you have to put minimal effort for overnight success, we are not for you. You feel like grades alone are going to land your child in the BSMD program. That's not possible either, and you are seeking for a deal and not quality, then we are not for you. Okay. So let's get started. Soumya, you want to share our Facebook group links and our YouTube links so that people can join? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, and freebies and specials will be shared at the end of the program. Okay. So hang in there. We have a scholarship guide that you will get at the end of the webinar. Okay. And I just want to quickly share with you our Facebook group so that you can join as well. Just trying to get to it. Okay. Okay, so are you ready to make an impact in your child? There's BSMD is quite a complicated application process, and I'm going to demystify that. This is our Facebook group. Please join. We share a lot of content and information in our group. You will see a lot of information in that. Okay, and let's get started. Our success. Our students have gotten into Stanford, UPenn, Cornell, the Ivies. Penn and Cornell are the Ivies, and the Stanford, Carnegie Mellon, all the UCs, UCLA, Johns Hopkins, Georgia Tech. I just can't get all our tons of IVs and acceptances that's there. Okay, and yeah. So our BSMD program success, our students have gotten into Harvard Pre-Med, St. Louis University, Texas A&M, Augusta, St. Bonaventure, Hofstra, Vanderbilt, UC Merced, SJV Prime, NYU, South Alabama, Stony Brook, in University of Southern Indiana, a lot of colleges our students have gotten into. Okay. These are some of the students that I've gotten into, like St. Louis, and one student got. Our students get 1 to 4 acceptances from BSMD programs. Student one got accepted into St. Louis and University of Toledo. Student two got accepted into Drexel, Hofstra, St. Louis, and University of Toledo. Another student got into St. Louis University and Nova Southeastern. Another student got accepted into Nova Southeastern and Rensselaer BSMD program. Okay. So I just want to share with you what is the cost of attendance in a BSMD program. The cost of attendance is typically between $70,000 to $85,000. Okay, and we try to bring it down by 35 to 50% with our scholarships and acceptances. So we have a student here who's going to Hofstra. She got about $40,000 in scholarship, and her net price was 37K. This St. Louis as well, and Drexel doesn't give all that much scholarships, but this is how we build our profile, and this is the cost of BSMD. Any questions about the cost, please put them in and I will share them. I will address them. Okay. Next, this is the acceptance letter from my student who got into the Hofstra 4+4 BSMD program. Okay. And I just want to read the acceptance letter from Hofstra. It says, I enjoyed learning about Garba through your essay, and I'm happy it makes you feel connected to your culture. So that is how we help our students write exceptional essays that get them into colleges and scholarships. As you can see here, she got about 38K per year in scholarships from Hofstra. Okay, so who wants to know the success formula to get into the BSMD program? The different medical programs, what are the different paths? There's a traditional path where students undergo 4 years of undergraduate. They take the MCAT and fill out the medical applications, interviews, and everything. This is a traditional path. And there's nothing wrong with the traditional path, and I have a lot of students going through that, and this is our backup plan. Okay. The medical school admissions, basically, if you're multitasking, come back, because this is a very important slide. You have the MCAT score, the overall GPA, and the science GPA. You have the shadowing experience that's needed, the clinical exposure, research, volunteering, and letters of recommendation. Now, keep in mind that these requirements are repeated in the BSMD program. So this is typically what's expected to apply to the medical program, but in the BSMD, it's expected that a student submit not the MCAT score, but it's replaced by SAT or ACT for the BSMD program. So if you want, you can take a snapshot of it, but this is super important. Okay. Next, you have the early assurance program. So basically, what happens is students get to apply in the sophomore year, or they finish 2 years and then they apply for the BSMD program. So they have pretty much some time to test the waters before they can apply for it. And this is a very, very popular program. Okay. Next is the combined BSMD program. Basically, it is BS plus MD. This is why you're here. It's also called the accelerated medical program. What it is it combines the bachelor's and the master's without having a separate admission process for med school. Okay, so that's what makes it unique. And the acceptance rate is typically between 1 to 5%. It's very, very low. And also, it's like the colleges spend a lot of money in this programs, setting up instructors, labs, and everything, and it costs them a lot. And they want to make sure that they have the right candidate. So that is why the acceptance rate is so low. So if this is the acceptance rate, then you can imagine what the profile building can be. Okay. So another option is BSDO. Basically, 60% of the DO physicians, they practice in the primary care, right? They complete their DO program and come back to family medicine, internal medicine, OBGYN, pediatrics, geriatrics, everything. So this DO is also a very, very popular field. I have a student last year, she joined, two of them joined the Nova Southeastern BSDO program. Okay. And the difference between MD and DO is MD is modern medicine or allopathy. DO is osteopathy, or what they learn there is osteopathic manual medicine, which is a very, very popular field as well. So these are the two different fields which are hugely popular. Okay, so next, what makes a great BSMD profile? Okay, so these are the 6 components. If you're multitasking, please come back. Number 1 is academics. We know how important it is. Next is the test score. The third is research, super important. Community service is also very, very important. Community service or volunteering, clinical exposure or medical shadowing, extracurricular activities. The wow factor is what is so important in the BSMD profile. Okay, so please do not think that, oh, I have good test scores, so I don't need a medical shadowing. No, each one of these components have to exist in a student's profile. As you can see here, this is almost similar to the undergrad application process. Okay. Let's go to academics. They're expecting very high GPA, class rank if it's offered, AP and or IB courses, very important. Then the courses that they expect a student to take is either the 4, the chemistry, biology, physics, and mathematics. This is what I call the golden rectangle. And mathematics, AP calculus AB is expected. BC and stats are like additional, but AB and BC is super important. Okay, so again, very high rigor. They need like AP awards and everything. Okay, so the scores that are needed by top colleges are about 1470 out of 1520, or that's for the PSAT. For the SAT, they're looking for 1530 plus and 34 plus in the ACT. Okay. And the extracurricular wow factor is a combination of volunteering, shadowing, and research. This is where a candidate shows their prowess or how unique that they are. Okay. Volunteering can be done in research clinics, nursing homes, hospitals, all those places. Shadowing, basically, it can be done in pediatricians, physicians, dentists, chiropractor, like psychiatrist, anybody with a doctor as a qualification, they can certainly shadow them who actually treat patients. Okay. Next is research. They're looking for students who have created a scientific hypothesis and everything. Okay. And the different types of research that are needed is like publishing a research paper or working in a lab or a clinic. Okay, this is a bit more harder to get into after the pandemic, where they have all kinds of age restrictions and everything. Okay, okay, so a well-researched paper is basically peer-reviewed. In our case, research papers are faculty-reviewed in the journals. Then the research is preferably from a medical field, and it's published in a scientific journal. That's what we guide students into doing. Okay. I just want to go over the resume of a BSMD, BSDO candidate. Now, this student, she did 3 research with us, and also the third paper was not published yet at that time. Right. So basically, this is how you can put your DOI link once it gets published. You put the research paper link in that, which you can showcase in your resume. Okay. And then you see the student had research internships, shadowing. There's also volunteering that she did. in the hospital. She has leadership experience, clubs, extracurricular activities, certifications. She had this CPR certification and everything. And this is her profile. Okay. I have another student who's gotten into Rensselaer Polytechnic BSMD. So if you can see here, these are her academic honors. Then this is her leadership. She has a lot of shadowing here. Her research, if you see here, she has many research papers, and one of them was done with us. And these are her internship opportunities that she had, her volunteering, and her extracurricular activities are all here. So this is how we built a student's profile. Okay. Now I want to go over the application process. Um, and the three-step application process is students fill out the Common App. Then there's a medical college application, and then there's a mini medical interview, right? So a lot of colleges expect the student to be accepted into the undergrad program, and then they send the application to fill out the MD program, and then once selected, they are invited to a mini medical interview. Okay. So the question is, have you gained clarity into our program, into the BSMD BSDO program? I just want to see how you're doing. Did you gain clarity into the BSMD BSDO program? Any questions so far? I just wanted to quickly share our YouTube channel. We share a lot of content for all the process. You'll also see our student presentation and everything. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You will see a lot of information, videos, and everything on our site. Okay, so let me just continue with my presentation. Okay. Okay, so how do you beat the competition? That's the question that is there. Of course, you create a plan to differentiate from others, right? So that's where our Gifted Gapper unique solutions come into play. Our fall research program is here. Basically, what we're trying to do is students do deep learning with a research expert. They write and revise with a creative writer for 12 weeks. And at the end of the 12 weeks, 10 to 12 weeks, then they have a research paper that is 4,000 words that we help them submit in a journal that accept high school research. Okay, so this is a wonderful, unique program that we offer. These are the topics or the fields: cancer, this neuroscience, infectious diseases, nanoscience, reproductive organs, AI, genomics, and business. Okay, so these are the research programs that students can take by the grades. If in 8th grade, they can take disease modeling. In the 9th and 10th grade, they can again take disease modeling. 11th and 12th can take all the research programs like cancer and neuroscience, because it's pretty intense. Then I just want to share a brochure. I'm just going to quickly share the brochure. Okay. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I don't think I can upload a brochure right there, but you can see our brochure. All the information is right there. The colleges that they've been accepted to, all the research programs that are available, our mentors, all the details are available in our brochure, which we will share shortly. Okay. Yeah. So basically, all the costs and everything is on our website. I'll just share that with you. Each program is different, and you can go and check it out on our website. Okay. Okay, our research professors. This is our neuroscience professor. He's from University of Southern California. We have our professor from Wayne State University who teaches cancer research. We have a full professor from Bethel University. She teaches infectious diseases. We have the professor from Arizona State University, which is nanoscience. We have an AI professor who's from UMD. Okay. And our creative writers, they are licensed creative writing expert. They are wonderful mentors who help students learn different aspects of writing. Okay. And how do you register? You can go to our website, giftedgapper.com. Our BSMD counseling, we also do have that. Basically, it's a 10-week program where we help build all the complete profile for BSMD. We also have BSMD counseling for seniors who are applying to colleges. That's a different program. A lot of things are covered in our comprehensive counseling. We are still enrolling students. And yeah, we include the three-step process, which is the Common App. The student submits the Common App. You have the medical college application and the mini medical interview. Okay. And pretty much a lot of things are covered. We help with 5 BSMD and 2 BSDO colleges. We help with the applications, essays, resume, and the interview preparation. Okay. And it's a very structured program. There's a lot of accountability. It's results oriented to yield a lot of scholarships and acceptances. Okay. And why participate in research, right? Colleges love to see atypical or rare extracurricular activity. They want to see a passion project. Research also demonstrates intellectual curiosity. It makes students subject matter experts. It helps with deep learning to colleges and is a unique research opportunity. Okay, so that's why research is so appealing to colleges. Okay, and our research program success, I want to share our student whose achievement was shared in the newspaper for publishing her research paper. There is mention about us as well as and her program. She did her research in cancer, and yeah, so her achievement was published in 2 newspapers, not just one, but two newspapers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I just want to read out the acceptance letter from Duke. It says, I enjoyed reviewing your application, and the admissions committee was impressed by your innovative projects and research prowess. So you see how important research is in a student's profile to get into like highly competitive colleges. Okay. And these are our success. Student got full tuition into Johns Hopkins. A student got into St. Bonaventure and other colleges as well. I just want to share our passion project success. We have Nived here, who was featured in on the Fox 29. Encouraged me to approach my own school district, my own administrators. Yeah, so basically, that's what we do, is help students build an exceptional profile. Yeah, and you want to schedule a call with me and you have more questions about the program, feel free to schedule a call using this link. Okay. Let me share my Calendly link to schedule a call for if you have any other questions with me. Okay, so let me just copy this. Yeah. Okay, so you can schedule a call either using that link or, oh no, not this one. I got this wrong. I'm so sorry. Okay. I think I got the right link. Yeah, this is the right link to schedule a call for me. Okay. Okay, and I just want to let you know that our fall program is open. As you can see here, all our research programs are available. And just for tonight, we have a $200 coupon. It's expiring tonight. You can enroll in our counseling program. All the programs are here. You want to join our counseling program? It's right here. And you want to join our research program? It's also right here. If it's neuroscience, it's right here. You can combine it with just the neuroscience or with the counseling program. You have both the options here. Okay, so there are all different options here. You can click on this link and it will take you to the checkout page. It's super easy, and you can put the coupon code in there for $200. It expires tonight. Okay, and the coupon code for that is, I'm just going to share the coupon code. It's called Early Bird. Okay, so this is the coupon code. Please put this coupon code. Oh, I got the spelling wrong. BIRD. Okay, so that's the coupon code. And for a free scholarship guide, you can just enroll into this and you will be all set. Okay, so questions? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. You can ask me any question that you have. Let me just go over questions that were there. Okay, so the question by Arnav is, how much is the program? We have different programs. You can just go into giftedgabber.com. You will be able to see all the pricing for that. Okay. The question is, when is it recommended to join the BSMD counseling? Right now? Okay, our BSMD counseling, you can join either 9th or 10th grade. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, spring is too busy. Okay, so the thing is, fall schools have started. They take about 10 to 12 weeks to get like really, really up there. Spring is a very difficult time because they have to do their final exams, their AP exams. They are very, very busy. So I highly recommend joining in fall when school has just started off. It just starts getting harder after the Christmas break. So we highly recommend doing it like now. Okay. The question is, which grade do they start research? 9th grade, 8th grade also they can start under the disease modeling. We also recommend that as well. So 8th grade is a good time to start, but 9th grade is typically when students do. Okay, so yes, please use the coupon early bird. It expires tonight. Okay, at midnight. Okay. $200 coupon. If you have any other questions or want to schedule a call with me, you can also do that using this link. Yeah. Any questions so far? Please ask away. Any questions? How many research experiences are recommended? If you want to be like, please start with one. One, because it's pretty hard. The research program is not easy, so we highly recommend one. If you start very early, then you have an opportunity to do a second one. Okay, so the question by Vidya is, my son is in 11th grade, is it too late for research? No, it is the perfect time, because if you start now, the paper gets finished by the time it is December. They finish writing the paper, then they submit it. It takes about 3 to 6 months. So by next May, the paper is published, and it's just okay. The coupon amount is 200, please, but the coupon code is early bird. Okay, um, coupon code is early bird. Okay, this is the early bird. Okay, so 11th grade is a good time to do research. So absolutely, please. They don't have much time. By the time they are 12th grade, they don't have. It's too late. So right now is a perfect time. Okay. What is a specific amount of volunteering hours needed? The minimum is 100. hours for all 4 years, but that's just basic minimum. You need about 150 to 200 hours for all 4 years. Okay. Any other questions? Yeah, the coupon code is early bird, and you get $200 off. It expires tonight. So please don't come and ask us later on after registering after a week for the specials, because our system closes down and we will not be able to extend the coupon. It ends tonight. We've been running this from last week, from the challenge that we ran. So it's expiring tonight. Okay, we will not entertain any requests to apply the coupon after tonight. Yeah, so please avail that discount. Any other questions? Okay, and I also want to share with you basically the research that my students have published, their research papers. So about 90% of my students' papers get published, right? So it's the main thing is a procrastination by the student to finish it. But once they finish, the quality by which we help them with is it helps them getting their paper published. As you can see here, this student got into Drexel BSMD program. So her research was on CRISPR. Her paper got published. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So any other questions on this? Okay. Okay, the question is, who should we get the letter of recommendation from? The teacher and the counselor, right? Teacher and the counselors are the ones who give our recommendations. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Do they get published Arnav? Absolutely. This is a legitimate research journal. It is called the Journal of Student Research. I'm going to share that with you. So let me just go back. This is a journal that accepts high school research. If you see here, this is a Journal of Student Research, and we help students publish their research paper in this journal. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great question. Also, are there actual procedure, or is just Arna? We don't have a lab, and also they're 16, so we do not offer that. And literature review based on others' data and their own hypothesis is what we offer, and we've seen tremendous success in our students getting in, and that is an acceptable research for high school students. Okay, so please remember that they are high school students. Okay, so Van, also getting into the BSMD program is dependent on the student's profile. So based on a profile, our students get accepted into 1 to 4 BSMD programs. Okay, so yes, significant amount of students get into the BSMD program, but I wouldn't say 100% because it's a lie and it's unethical. It's also based on a student's profile, right? Their grades and their test scores and their extracurricular activities. Okay, but for a good or an average profile, we've been having excellent success in getting multiple BSMD scholarships and acceptances. Okay, it's a great question. Any other questions? Okay, so if you have further questions, you can come and meet me, and I will be able to answer any questions about the programs. Okay, so yes, every child is unique and they need a lot of guidance into getting into this program. Got it? So that's what we do. We have experts from UC Berkeley who are part of our team who help students like build that profile. Before 12th grade, all we do is build the profile, and right, our counseling is geared towards that. And after 12th grade, we focus on the college applications. Okay, so if you don't have any other questions, I'll let you guys go. If you have any questions, you can come to my session and ask me any questions that you have. Okay, take care now.